It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Buzz.
And Scooter. I made it to Tuesday. Welcome in, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, special guest Buzz Frank in studio. Hello, Buzz.
Hey, John. Hey, Scoots. Man, great to be back in the studio. Love the show. Love you guys.
And, of course, Scooter's here, as always.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody cares, but Scooter's here. Hello to everybody watching on YouTube. That Dale Earnhardt-looking guy is Buzz Frank, if you're watching on YouTube. And if you're not, get on YouTube. You got to see it. It's unbelievable. Thanks to those of you listening in your car or at home or at work and, of course, on the podcast as well. We appreciate it. It is Tuesday, December 30th. Bad news, Scoots. It's my final show of the year.
What?
Just found out less than 30 minutes ago, the Bellarmine bus to West Georgia, Carrollton, Georgia, leaves tomorrow before my show would be over. So maybe Ed Peak will be here to entertain the nation with you, or maybe he won't. I'm waiting for a text back, but this is my final show, which means six-pack coming up, the unsponsored six-pack.
Means I got some work to do today.
Oh, yeah.
Not good.
You know, why does that mean you have work to do today?
I got a couple extra buttons to push.
Oh, for the six-pack. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm surprised you haven't retired. It's such a hard job you got here.
Just don't sprain a finger.
Oh, my God. M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450. If you got a question for Buzz or you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line is open as well, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line 414-1450.
Can I jump in real quick?
Sure.
Every time
Ed does, so you might as well. Tony doesn't shut up.
Every time I text the show, Game Day Men's Health contacts me back. They must think there's a lot wrong with me.
Oh, my.
And they might be right.
My. These phones hear everything. Right? The phones are AI and they hear everything.
Yeah.
Well, no. I
can be talking about anything, and my Facebook will send me an ad about it.
You're right, but that is a feature set up in our text line to give Game Day some more love. Click on the link once in a while, Buzz.
If he clicks on it, they're going to bug him more.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've got to go to Gould's. Is it Gould's? Gould's over there in DuPont.
I know that is a mustard.
For my CPAP machine today. I got to get a new CPAP machine.
Yeah,
I thought they were supposed to call me after my hearing test, and they haven't called me, so I'm going to go over there and raise some hell today.
Love it.
I got to do it before the new year, with the insurance and all that, and I gotta get this new CPAP. I'm not sleeping well at all.
Shouldn't you wait till the beginning of the year?
No, because
that's what I've always heard.
No, my deductible is all paid up for the year, so everything's free right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't want to go over there and they say, "Oh, what's your deductible?" Well, it's January 2nd. It's whatever it is.
Yeah, it starts over.
So, no, you dummy. God.
You'll learn about that someday.
Maybe.
Kids are so stupid.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right, a lot to get to today since, again, I got to do the six-pack. Birthdays are glorious today, Scooter.
Yes.
And it's not just ladies. Birthdays are glorious.
Love that.
I just found this out. Chris Redman will be the head coach of the Louisville Kings. Did you see that? Well, now, they're going to play at Lynn Stadium where the soccer team plays. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
And how many games and when are they playing? I don't know anything about this.
They play 8 games, I think, is what I heard.
And what league is this?
It's spring football, the UFL.
UFL, yeah.
The UFL. Give me a couple other cities that have teams here.
San Antonio.
So they're going to travel to San Antonio?
I can't believe you pulled that out, Buzz.
Well, yeah.
Is he making it up? Did he watch the Spurs last night?
Birmingham. Birmingham's another one.
Yep. So you got St. Louis Battlehawks, D.C. Defenders.
Oh, here we go.
Birmingham Stallions, Michigan Panthers.
So this is a league that's been around. Louisville's just joining it.
Plus new teams like the Columbus Aviators, the Dallas Renegades, Houston Gamblers, Louisville Kings, and Orlando Storm.
I think I want to do radio.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
I think I want to do radio.
That would be a lot of fun.
I got to get a hold of Chris, if you're listening, I want to do radio, and I won't be cheap, but I also won't be expensive.
Yeah.
Well, now that you put it out there in the ether,
No, you can't do it.
me and Buzz are going to race you to it.
No.
That sounds like a plan. to me.
Dibs.
You already got Bellerman greedy.
Dibs.
Just to let to let everybody know, the UFL came with the merger from the USFL and the XFL.
This is not The Rock, Dwayne The Rock
Yes.
Johnson. Right? It is?
Yeah, he's like one of the owners.
So I meet him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in. Redmond, it's even cheaper now. I got a feeling Bobby Redmond's going to be doing some color on the radio.
More than likely.
Or assistant coach. One or the other.
Probably color on the radio.
Probably color on the radio. So I just saw that on Twitter, and I was like, okay, I need more information.
Yeah.
And if I get to go to Dallas and San Antonio, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm all
Even
in.
St. Louis, the Battlehawks.
You think they're taking buses or planes?
Buses.
To Dallas? I drove to Dallas. It's a long drive, man.
I mean, it's not a league that's going to have a lot of money.
Well, I don't know.
Well, they've got network TV
I
deals
found it interesting. That's all.
And they got The Rock, so maybe they do fly.
and Under Armour.
The Rock can pay for all the flights.
He
Let's
can
be
also
honest.
play.
And see, John Moore's Under Armour shirt today for The Rock.
Rock,
There you go.
Chris, I'm ready. Marcus Freeman is staying in Notre Dame. That official announcement came yesterday.
Boom.
He was flirting with the NFL. And I was told years ago, and when I say years ago, I mean before he was a head coach, that Jeff Brom's dream job is Notre Dame,
I've heard that too.
period.
For many years.
That he would give up anything, now this was years ago, to go to Notre Dame. Things changed. Things may have changed since he's been at Western and Purdue and Louisville. But Michigan flirted. We think Penn State flirted, although there's no, evidence here. Teams flirted with Jeff Brom, and he wasn't going anywhere. He is very loyal to his family and to his city and to his school, and I get all that. And as long as they make it right for him, why wouldn't he be? But if Notre Dame ever comes calling, I got a feeling it's not going to take much for him to get in that jalopy he probably still drives and drive up to South Bend and take his family and with him.
I think you're right.
So this is good news for Louisville. Marcus Freeman is staying at Notre Dame. The Giants wanted to talk to Marcus Freeman. I think they did talk to Marcus Freeman. There were multiple NFL teams that kicked the tires on Marcus Freeman. So I'm guessing Notre Dame made it worth his while to stay. You know this, Buzz. It's all about what you want out of life.
Right.
Do you want to be an NFL head coach? Remember Nick Saban wanted to be an NFL head coach? He tried it. He was not successful in Miami. And then he became one of, if not the best college coach of all time.
Yeah, and he'd bounced around through the colleges before he went to the NFL, and then when
Michigan
he settled
State.
in Alabama. Yeah.
People don't remember he was the head coach
right.
of Michigan State.
State.
So Freeman staying at Notre Dame is a good thing for Louisville. Probably a good thing for Notre Dame as well, at least at this point. But I have to believe if he talked to these teams, he's a young guy.
Sure he is.
In the future, he's going to get more offers from the NFL. And the question is going to be, if and when he goes, has Louisville had a good enough season that year that Notre Dame can bring in Jeff Brom? Because you know it's all about what have you done for me lately. 8-4, 9-3, 10-2, good bowl game, bowl win this year. It would have been a good year for him to have a chance at that job.
Right.
So he's got to keep winning at Louisville if he wants that job. If he doesn't win, it doesn't matter if he wants that job. He's not going to get that job. But if he keeps winning at Louisville, eventually, and this might be long after you and I are gone here, Buzz, he's going to be, I believe, at some point, he's going to be the head coach at Notre Dame.
I don't disagree, and you got to think now that part of what would keep him at Louisville would not only be his salary, but the players that they're able to bring in with the NIL and the other stuff.
Yeah, and the ACC, I don't want to say it's in trouble, but it is not considered a power football league like the Big Ten or the SEC, and I hesitate, but I would throw the Big 12 in there as well. I know Miami's in the playoff, but so is Texas Tech. BYU was as close as you could be, and they had an impressive win in their bowl game. The The Big 12 is good. The ACC almost didn't get a team in the playoff.
Yeah, the best team in the league didn't even play for the league championship.
They did not. And the league champion was 8-5.
Yeah. Come on.
And they do have a bowl game coming up. The Duke Blue Devils. Duke and Virginia, worst playoff game, worst conference championship game ever?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Oh, I thought it was great.
Well, you must have bet on it and won money.
I did.
Yeah. By the way, Scooter's not going to be happy with me today when I give you the six-pack, just so you know. He's not going to be happy.
Uh-oh.
Baltimore.
Oh,
my God. You're going to take Baltimore and Alabama?
Again, that'll be in the third segment.
Oh, don't do it to me, John. Let's not end the year like this.
All right, last night Atlanta. By the way, I wanted to start with this. Buzz, what did you think about your Cleveland Browns on Sunday?
I'm telling you, it was just a great day to be a Browns fan, number one.
And it's not just getting a win. It's hurting the Steelers.
Hurting the Steelers, too.
You could probably count on one hand how many great days you've had as a Browns fan.
Oh,
huh?
here we go.
Hey, listen.
Here we go.
I can go back in my lifetime, which I know I'm ancient.
He's going to win some championships here when he goes back in his lifetime.
In 1956, believe it or not, the Browns played the Lions for the NFL championship. Now,
I believe it.
The Lions won that game, but just goes to show that things do come around.
It's incredible that in what Super Bowl are we in here? 50?
Close to 60.
60. We're 60. Yeah. The Browns have never been to the Super Bowl.
Neither have the Lions, right?
Yeah, that's why I brought that.
It blows my mind.
It's amazing.
Just luck of the draw you've been, you know? The Arizona Cardinals have been.
Oh, yeah.
The Seattle Seahawks have been.
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers have been to the Super Bowl. Yikes. So, anyway, I'm just kidding with you, Scooter, but that was great. It was great. Yeah, I watched that whole game. That was a terrible,
God, I'm sorry.
That was a terrible football game. But at the end, I was happy because, and this is selfish, I bet Baltimore to win the Super Bowl. So I just want them in the playoffs. I think if they get in with their experience and John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson, if he can get healthy, I think they have a chance. It's a wide open year.
I think so, too.
It's a wide open year. The number one seed in the AFC is going to be Denver. The number one seed in the NFC is going to be Seattle or San Francisco. Who saw those things coming?
I mean, I went through potential Super Bowl matchups on my show this morning, and I must have named 7, 8 teams.
Buffalo didn't win the AFC East. The Eagles are limping into the playoffs.
They suck.
Yeah.
Right? Beginning of the year, I said Baltimore and the Rams were my Super Bowl pick. Still got a chance at this point. But it's so the Chiefs are gone. The Bengals are gone.
The Lions are gone?
The Lions are gone. The Bears still have a shot at the number one seed. No, I don't think they do. They do not. But they did as of this past weekend.
Right.
They were still alive. The Bears. Refrigerator Perry and Walter Payton are not coming through that door. Oh, my God. Atlanta 27, the Rams 24 last night. The Falcons led 21-0, 24-3. And Joe Buck had to bring up the fact that they lost a 21-point lead in the Super Bowl because the Rams tied the game at 24. But the Falcons, give them credit. They might be the best 7-9 team there. They might be the best team in the NFC South, even though Tampa and Carolina are going to play Saturday to see who wins the NFC South.
Watching that first half, I thought, how did the Falcons lose a game this year, much less not make the playoffs?
Bijan's so good.
Yeah.
Bijan, he had a 93-yard touchdown run. He ran for 195 overall, 22 carries. He caught a touchdown pass, 34 yards through the air. Remember early in the year, Scooter, we were talking about, you said, and this might be a direct quote, I'm paraphrasing, that Jonathan Taylor was going to win the MVP. You remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
And ever since I said that,
That's fallen apart.
Yeah.
Bijan Robinson is by far the best running back in the NFL. Is that fair?
No. Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. Saquon Barkley. Who am I dissing here when I say that?
I think Bijan's definitely found his way into the top 3. But he hasn't displaced Christian yet.
You don't think so?
I think Barkley's regressed a little bit.
I do as well.
He has this year, but you know what? They won a Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
You're allowed to rest on your laurels a little bit, I guess.
And that could be line play, too. We never give the linemen enough credit, in my mind.
Oh, Jason Kelsey's gone. Injuries to offensive linemen are not respected, but they're the biggest injuries in the league.
Absolutely.
They're the biggest injuries in the league. If you got an O-line and a D-line, you are in it. Period. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Speaking of quarterbacks, I got 1 minute till break. Is Shedeur Sanders the future of the Cleveland Browns at quarterback?
Yikes.
I'm asking a Browns fan
Hey,
because he's done good things.
Mhm.
He's done bad things. Deshaun Watson's coming back next year. You've got a high draft pick. What do you do if you're the Browns?
I just hope they don't waste another draft pick on a quarterback. Either they try Watson, try to get him back to what he used to be, give Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel still in the fold. But one thing I noticed on Sunday, as well as Sanders played, which wasn't really that great, but he did enough to
scored
win.
13 points.
But at 75 years old, I can take a football and go out in this parking lot and throw a tighter spiral than he does.
Prove it.
And he's not a running quarterback. People think he's a running quarterback,
No.
I guess because he's Deion's kid.
Yeah.
He's not a running quarterback. Again, first year, a lot of guys, second year, they get it. The speed of the game slows down for them. They figure it out. He's had great moments.
He has.
Is Kevin Stefanski back?
I think they stick with him.
I don't think he wants Sanders to be the quarterback.
I don't think he does either.
And if management does, then maybe they get rid of Kevin Stefanski. That it just depends. What do the Haslams want? What does management want to do here? Do they want to roll the dice on Shedeur Sanders, maybe see what Deshaun Watson still has in the tank after the injuries, or do they say let's keep Kevin Stefanski and see if we can get him a new quarterback?
I think that speaking of management like that, they invested a ton of money in Watson and decimated the team when they did it. I think that they want to try to bring Watson back and have him do it, and Stefanski is.
Every other owner hates the Haslams because of that guaranteed contract he gave Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. And all the draft picks they traded away.
Kirk Cousins was 13 of 20 for 126 and a touchdown. I kept having Phillip Rivers flashbacks when I watched Kirk play. But if he gets out of that contract, which he wants to do at the end of the year, I think he can actually help a team that is talented win next year.
Yeah.
We'll see. Stafford, he might have lost the MVP last night.
So Buzz said this morning.
Yeah.
He was 22 of 38, 269, but 3 bad interceptions. And Drake May now, hello, welcome to the MVP conversation. Drake May going to win the MVP, question mark?
I really agree with what you just said, that Stafford played his way out of the MVP.
I think he did. I think, and they got a game this week against a bad team, so it's not going to matter what he does this week. Yeah, I think he might have. All right, we'll take a break. Come back. The Cards get back on the court tonight. We'll talk about that. 3 more bowl games today, 6-pack coming up, and birthdays as well. With Buzz Frank, Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Carnage. John and Buzz and Scooter.
Yeah.
Tony's not even here. That's usually a Tony thing.
I gotta fill his role.
It's not hump day for me. It's Friday.
Woo!
Well, for me.
Yeah.
Not for you.
Aw,
Not for you,
boo.
Scooter. M&M Carnage hotline's open, 384-1450, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Get your text into the show. Tony says he's watching on YouTube, and Buzz looks great. Thanks, Tony.
You might want to get your eyes checked, Tony, if you think I look great. I look in the mirror every day.
I guess he doesn't want to be honest with me. That's all I can.
Didn't say anything about me either, and I'm not butthurt about it.
He did not. Well, you should be.
By the way, we do have a couple texts.
There you go.
One person asks, "Hey guys, sorry I'm off topic, but can anyone tell me what the Louisville Kings are?"
Yeah.
We did.
They are a UFL football team. Now head coach Chris Redmond will be the head coach.
There you go.
And they will start their season this spring.
Mm-hmm.
In the 8-team UFL. Is that right, Scooter?
I thought it was 9.
9-team UFL. And
Maybe
they'll play their home games at Lynn Family Stadium, which kind of surprises me that the soccer folks, now maybe they're involved in the ownership, I don't know. I know Eric Wood is. But that the soccer folks would let them play on that grass field because they can tear it up.
Yeah, the one thing that I've noticed over the years at Manual Stadium when it was grass was that the soccer tends to wear out the outside edges where the football wears out the middle part. So, yeah.
By the way,
yes, sir.
the Browns game,
Yeah,
the field,
yeah.
there was one big strip of green
Down the middle.
in the middle and then brown on each side of that.
Like they resided the middle of the field.
And said, oh, the hell with the rest of the field.
Who cares?
All right,
It's
Scoot,
Cleveland.
what else you got?
One texter says, oh, he texted again. Hold up. Robinson allowed the Falcons to keep Stafford off the field.
Yeah, but when he was on the field, he threw 3 interceptions.
One pick six out of those three.
He actually threw 2, but one was called back.
Yeah.
If you remember, the interceptions held up, but there was a block in the back.
Yeah.
And then an unsportsmanlike or whatever, and it cost Atlanta some points, actually. But, yeah, he did. Bijan, when you get 195 on the ground, 22 carries, you're going to run some clock.
Mm-hmm.
He did keep him off the field, but when he was on the field, 3 interceptions, he threw for 269. Kyron Williams ran 92 yards, 13 carries, but this as a Ram believer, these last few weeks have gotten me worried about my belief because I really thought the Rams were the NFC elite this year, and now I've got to throw Chicago in there, obviously Seattle, San Francisco. That Seattle-San Francisco game on Saturday night
It's going to be awesome.
set up to be a great game. Winner is going to be the number 1 seed and get a bye in the NFC.
He follows up by asking, how does one game lose the MVP for Stafford? Isn't his entire body of work more important? Mays had a good year, but who played the tougher opponent?
The voters watched a standalone Monday night football game, and that's why it hurts them. If this was a Saturday 1 o'clock or Sunday 1 o'clock window game, it doesn't hurt him nearly as much. But yes, sometimes one game can take it away from you, and when it's in front of a audience that only has one game to watch, they are going to remember those 3 interceptions, and that's what the voters are going to remember. And Drake May, by the way, is a great story. Matthew Stafford, I think, has he won the MVP before, Scooter?
Well, that's a great question.
I feel like he
thought
has.
he did.
Maybe the year they beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. But in any event, that game hurts Matthew Stafford's MVP argument, whether it should or not.
He has not won an MVP.
He has not.
Oh, okay.
Now, maybe he'll get the sympathy vote. You know, Lifetime Achievement Award kind of thing. You know what? We don't have anybody else to give it to. Let's just give it to Stafford. He's earned it over the years.
All those years he was with the Lions and was exceptional on a bad team.
Woof.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Aaron Rodgers has won 4. Pretty
Probably
crazy.
deserved at least 2 of them. Not going to win one this year.
Yeah, I agree.
Bummer.
Not going to win one this year. All right, Louisville at Cal tonight. You know Cal's record, Scooter, off the top of your head?
10-3.
12-1.
Oh,
Really?
They have the 339th ranked schedule out of 365 teams.
that's not good.
Their one loss was at Kansas State. I've been there with the Knights.
Kansas State's not good.
99-96.
Or not good.
So a close game.
Yeah.
They did beat UCLA on a neutral court. They did beat Utah. UCLA was ranked 18th at the time. They're no longer in the top 25. But Cal's non-conference schedule has been pretty bad. Of the 12 teams they've beaten, 10 of them are terrible. And I'm saying that in a nice way. Oh, they're cute. They're terrible. Mikael Brown is probable tonight with that back injury. He should be back. This is the ACC opener for both teams. Kayshawn Pryor's out. Nobody cares.
Yeah, it doesn't affect anything.
Well, I think it does. I think he brings energy onto the floor, and you just wonder with the setbacks every time it seems like he's coming into his own, he has another setback, and I think they need him long term.
Kobe Rogers is a game-time decision for the Cards tonight, who are looking for their first true road win here. Now, they haven't played a whole lot of road games. They played a lot of home games, some neutral site games. They beat Indiana on a neutral site. They beat Kentucky at home. Tennessee destroyed them down in Knoxville. So they're looking for their first road win. The spread is 8.5, Scooter. It was 7.5. It's gone up to 8.5. So the smart money is believing on the Cards tonight.
I don't know what to do with this game. I really don't. No clue.
I got to go with 159.5. Seems like a lot of points against the Cal team that doesn't seem to be very talented stacking up against the Cards. By the way, this is Cal's best start. Buzz might remember this.
1959.
59-60 season.
Darryl Imhoff.
Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Wild that you know
They were
that.
28-1 that year before losing the national championship game.
But I think they won the national championship the year before that, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I didn't do that kind of research.
It was close. I know their big player was Darryl Imhoff. That I remember.
So they beat UCLA 80-72. I'm going to have to bet the Cards tonight. I don't want to. I don't want to bet the game, but it's on TV, so I got to bet it. That's my rule. Kind of silly. That's my rule. Yeah, you know, they got this. This is the road trip to begin the year on the West Coast. You got Cal, then you got Stanford. I guess this weekend you play Stanford, but got to come out there 1-1 if you're Louisville. You don't want to go 0-2 in the look, you want to be 2-0. You're going to be favored in both games.
Right.
Cal and Stanford are not, great opponents here, but road games in conference, I say this all the time, there are no guarantees no matter what conference you're in. If you're on the road in a hostile environment, it is much more difficult to win. They were in a hostile environment in Tennessee, and they did not look good. Now, they didn't have Mikael Brown Jr.
Right.
They should have him back tonight. That's a big deal. I'm gonna bet the Cards just because I want to watch them win, and if they don't, I'll be mad at everybody.
And I'm not sure that those are really hostile arenas that they're playing in.
Yeah.
You got that
How
kind
many
of laid
people are
back,
showing up at Berkeley tonight?
You got that laid back mentality, California, Northern California
Yeah.
mentality.
Dude.
out
Say it
Yeah.
again.
Surf's up, dude.
there. Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
I was
but
going
what's
to
up,
the
dude?
game, but it was 78 degrees outside. It was awesome for some waves, man. And that's 6 o'clock in California.
Yeah.
It's the 6 o'clock game out there. So
Bet they love
9
that.
o'clock ACC Network, by the way, tonight, Cardinal fans. Kentucky will be back in action Saturday at Alabama. Indiana off till Sunday.
Feels like they haven't played
I
in
know.
3 years.
It feels like none of these teams have played in forever. Indiana will play Washington. Is that a road? I think it's a road game, right? Sunday evening?
Think so.
I think that's a road game. Of course, Big Ten.
Yeah.
Big Ten. You get to travel to Seattle. Wow. Crazy.
What a trip it would be if they went from Washington to, like, Rutgers.
I'm going to guess they're going to stay out there and play Oregon next. I don't know that. Scoots, check the Indiana schedule for me. But I would guess that. All right, I mentioned this yesterday. There were 11 games involving a top 25 team last night. The smallest spread was 16.5. All the ranked teams won, so there were no shockers. Houston was the closest. They beat Middle Tennessee 69-60. That was the closest I think that was the closest game of the night, or was I wrong? Michigan State at home beat Cornell 114-97. Yikes! Oh, that is more.
I was
yeah,
about
that's
to
more.
say that is terrible math.
Let me do that. Carry the 2. That's 17. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way,
Houston
Indiana
was closer.
hosts Washington.
Okay. Do they host Oregon after that?
They do not.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, let me ask you this: where does Washington go after that game?
Washington will go.
Purdue, maybe.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Washington will go to Purdue.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Indiana's West Coast.
We got to save money to pay these kids and our own money.
Indiana's West Coast trip will be UCLA and USC.
There you go.
They host Washington.
I like that. I'd rather play UCLA and USC just because they're UCLA and USC. Nobody cares about Washington and Oregon.
Not in basketball.
Arizona beats South Dakota State 99-71. Michigan kills McNeese. McNeese was 10-2, not anymore. Iowa State's undefeated.
You know how many undefeated teams there are?
Oh, wow. Arizona, Michigan, Iowa State, Vanderbilt. I'll say 8. Just all right.
Buzz?
6.
6 is right.
I'm never inviting him back. He knows who won the 1959 NFL championship. And
The NCAA championship.
I mean, my God.
Actually, the 60 champions was Ohio State.
Good Lord.
They beat Cal. But
SEC,
Jerry Lucas
Arkansas
was
beat James Madison. Florida over Dartmouth. Georgia beat Long Island University. Big Ten, or Vandy beat New Haven. We talked about New Haven yesterday.
Yeah, what was the number on that? 44 and a half?
41 and a half. They won by 43.
I thought it was 44 and a half.
No. Vandy with an easy win. Big Ten, I mentioned Michigan State. Purdue beat Kent State by 41. Iowa beat UMass Lowell by a bunch. And Illinois over Southern University. Tonight, I guess Louisville's the big game. Florida State, North Carolina is another ACC game. Florida State's not very good. Carolina's 14.5-point favorites here. That is in Chapel Hill. Gonzaga is on the road tonight in the West Coast Conference. They've got San Diego. The Toreros are 6-7. Gonzaga's 28.5-point favorite. Nebraska hosting New Hampshire tonight. That's a weird game.
That is.
Who you bringing in? Let's throw something at the map here. Bam, we hit New Hampshire. Look at there.
they were trying to hit New Haven.
They were trying to hit New Haven. Nebraska's 30.5 tonight on the Big Ten Network, and South Carolina State is 1-13, and they're going to Knoxville to take on the Tennessee Vols tonight.
Oh, so you're telling me to load up on Tennessee.
46.5.
It was 44.5 when I did my show this morning.
Well, I wrote that last night, so it's probably the smart money is on South Carolina State right now. I don't know about that.
I'm going Tennessee.
Birmingham Bowl yesterday. Did you watch it, Scoot?
No.
I watched it because I had the over. 29-10 was the final. We said take App State. No. Georgia Southern 29-10. They cover easily. App State falls to 5-8. We had a bowl game with a 5-17 in it, and they fall to 5-8. Yeah,
They didn't cover?
Not great. They did not cover.
They got to fill out the bowl schedule, and teams out.
There were like 6 teams that said no thank you to the Birmingham Bowl to take on Georgia Southern. They're in the same conference. They played in the regular season.
Okay, yeah, that's.
But they couldn't find
But what are
anybody
you
else
gonna
to play.
Yeah.
Today, the Independence Bowl, 2 o'clock, Coastal Carolina against Louisiana Tech. La Tech is 10.5. All these are on ESPN. Music City Bowl, 5:30, Tennessee, Illinois. All right, I'm interested.
Yeah.
Both teams 8-4. Tennessee's a 3-point favorite. And the Alamo Bowl tonight in San Antonio, Buzz's favorite place to visit. USC and TCU in the battle of the initials. The Trojans are 9-3. The Horned Frogs are 8-4. USC is a 6.5-point favorite. Do any of those games do anything for you, Scooter?
No.
Be honest.
I am. I don't care about it.
San Antonio is the home of Whataburger. If you've never had a Whataburger, you need to go.
Thanks for making me starving, Buzz.
Every time I go to Sandestin, I have to go to Whataburger.
Yeah.
It's so good.
You know they've got them in Nashville now.
I have to. Well,
That means they're getting closer.
They are.
Woo!
we do play Lipscomb this year.
There you go.
Bellarmine does, so I will. I love the Whataburger down at Sandestin. Maybe it's because I'm on vacation and I'm at a beach. I don't know.
Spicy ketchup is good.
Oklahoma City put 100. By the way, we talked, Scooter, about the Thunder and how nobody can beat them. And San Antonio's 3-0 against the Thunder.
They're kryptonite.
Oklahoma City beat Atlanta 140-129. SGA 39 last night. Late game, if you weren't paying attention, Portland beat Dallas 125-122. Denny Avdija, 27 points and 11 assists for the Trailblazers, who are better than we thought. Hottest team in the NBA is the Clippers. They play Sacramento tonight in L.A., 11 o'clock. I like these NBC games, by the way. I was watching the Cavs and the Spurs last night.
Yeah.
Spurs, Cavs won the game 113-101. Jared Allen had 27 points, 10 rebounds. Wembanyama had 26 and 14. Stephon Castle threw one off the glass last night on a fast break, Scooter, and Wemby went up and he Wembied it. We're just going to use we're making that a verb. He Wembied it. He's so freakish.
He is.
He hit a running 3-pointer last night.
I saw that.
He's so good. San Antonio, I do think, is a threat. And if you're 3-0 against the Thunder, you're doing something right.
And Luke Cornett is giving them good time where Wemby can play out on the perimeter.
I can't believe my Celtics let Luke Cornett go.
Yeah.
No wonder we're terrible. It has nothing to do with the Jason Tatum injury. It's losing Frank Cornett. Did he go to Vandy?
I think he did.
He's a Vandy guy. Steph Curry had 27. Golden State beat Brooklyn 120-107. Bam Adebayo 13-10 last night. Miami put a 147 burger on Denver, 147-123. Houston 126. The Pacers 119. Kevin Durant at 30. If you're looking to watch some NBA tonight, and why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Philly at Memphis, 8 o'clock on NBC, and then 10:30 Detroit and the Lakers. It's on NBC, but not locally. It's on the West Coast NBC. You can watch it on Peacock if you'd like. If you're a Laker fan, and that's for the Todd father listening at home. All right, let's talk a little college football.
You don't want a break?
Well, it's only 9:34.
44.
What am I looking at?
No clue.
Oh, it's 10:44. You ever look at your clock, but you're on a photo that you took, so it's got the old time on it? Is this the most old man thing I've done at this show? Let's take a break. Birthdays and six-pack coming up, and I'm going to take a Valium. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, Big A. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Spears, Buzz Frank, Scooter Dingus. My final segment of the week.
Woo!
And month and year. Caller of the year this year is... Where's the drum roll? Do you know, who do you think I'm going to give it to?
I don't know. That's tough.
Caller, it's not Buzz. Sorry, Buzz.
Oh,
It's Richard.
Oh, Richard. Yeah, for sure.
Richard's
Yeah.
caller of the year.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He calls in, and he just has a random thought.
And he always hangs up,
And
right?
he
as soon
hangs
as
up.
he's done. Yeah.
He says, okay, bye.
We
Hangs
love
up.
that.
And so Richard's my caller of the year. By the way, Richard, if you're listening, there is no prize or trophy.
I can share
But,
the design for the T-shirt.
Yes,
though.
Buzz has a T-shirt. Caller of the year. And look, Ed, Buzz, even Tony. Next year, maybe it's your year.
Yeah.
Maybe try harder. Is all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
M&M Carnage Hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
So don't call now, Richard. Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 414-1450. I'm running out of time. Let's get to birthdays.
Oh, I was looking at the text line. You got me.
All right, first one's for Scooter here. Eliza Dushku.
I like the start of this.
She was in that the cheerleader movie.
Just the name.
She's 45.
Mm,
Oh, no.
not what I was expecting. She's probably a 4.
Okay.
She's good.
All right, I thought he was going to go lower than 4,
Yeah,
and I
he's
was going to throw my pen at the screen I'm looking at him in. Tyrese Gibson, Fast and the Furious. Also a R&B singer, 47 today. Fred Ward, acclaimed actor, born on this date in 1942. I just like his name, Fred Ward, so I put him on there. Tracy Ullman is 66. She started out by doing a short on the Simpsons show, and that turned into the Tracy Ullman show. 66, Scooter.
3.
Yeah, you're being nice.
I am.
Ellie Goulding, pop singer, is 39 today. I don't know anything she sings, but I do know the name.
2.
Ellie Goulding, Scoots?
She's a, whoa, man. 4.5.
Nice.
Wow.
Something about her.
Tony just texted me and wanted me to know 3 people are watching on YouTube. Hello?
Heck yeah.
Davy Jones from the Monkees. Remember Davy Jones?
I do remember that.
1945. And Michael Nesmith from the Monkees. 1942. They got the same birthday. That's why I put them on there. It's weird.
It is weird.
2 guys in a 4-man band that was only created
For television.
for television and to rival the Beatles in America.
Yeah, they didn't rival.
They did not. Jeff Lynne, lead singer of ELO, is 78 today. And Matt Lauer, who's had better days, is 68 today, former NBC morning show host.
I read not long ago that he is interested in getting back into media.
Well, he should be. He was good at what he did, but as most men do, he made a mistake.
Yeah.
All right, sports-wise, if you have a child born today, if you're pregnant right now and you're maybe going into have that child today.
Mm-hmm.
Because LeBron James is 41 today. Tiger Woods is 50 today.
Wow.
The big 5-0. Now, 2 GOATs.
Yeah.
So this is the day, December 30th, to have an all-star born. If you're having a child, go ahead. Get that kid out, man.
Induced labor.
This is it.
Tiger's now eligible for the PGA circuit. Or the
Senior PGA.
Champions circuit.
Yeah, Champions Tour. Kenyon Martin, 48, had one of the most gruesome injuries we've ever seen on the basketball court. Former Cincinnati Bearcat. Carson Wentz is 33. Yeah, he had a good run, I guess. He's done, right?
He was backing up somebody.
Yeah.
Vikings.
Yeah.
Kerry Collins, former Carolina Panther, Penn State Nittany Lion, 53, quarterback.
Is that Panther?
He was a Carolina Panther.
I only remember him as Titans.
Here's another GOAT. Sandy Koufax is 90 today.
Holy cow.
So you got LeBron, Tiger, and Sandy Koufax. And he's still alive, by the way.
And Sandy Koufax fills a lot of spots on Immaculate Grid.
He was, and he quit when he was at his peak.
Yeah.
A.J. Przinsky, former White Sox catcher and broadcaster now, 49. Former Cardinal coach Chris Mack is 56 today. He's at the College of Charleston now. Former Notre Dame coach Ty Willingham, 72. and former Wisconsin coach and athletic director Barry Alvarez, 79. Those are your birthdays. And now, what you've all been waiting for. I know it's not Friday, but here we go. Time for the unsponsored six-pack. We'll start with the bowl games, and we start with, is it the Cotton Bowl? The Cotton Bowl's Miami and Ohio State. What is Texas Tech and Oregon? What bowl are they in?
Does anybody know what these bowls are? 'Cause I have no idea.
Well, they're the playoffs.
Yeah, no, but I don't know who's playing in what bowl.
Indiana is playing Alabama.
I know they're
in
playing the
Bowl.
Rose Bowl. I do know that
So you
one.
got the Sugar, the Cotton, and
Yeah, Miami and Ohio State are in the Cotton Bowl on Friday night, or tomorrow night, Wednesday night. Thursday, January 1st, it is the Orange Bowl, Oregon and Texas Tech. Oregon's a 2.5-point favorite. I'm taking the Red Raiders to win this game outright.
I love that.
I like Texas Tech's team. Their defense is good. Oregon has struggled offensively this season, even with Will Stein as their offensive coordinator. The quarterback Moore is banged up a little bit. Give me Texas Tech. And I'm going to take the 2.5, but I think they win outright.
1-0.
Alabama and Indiana in the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl.
1-1.
Indiana's a 7-point favorite. I'm not saying they're not going to win this game, but that's a lot of points to give a Alabama team that plays pretty good defense. Can Alabama score? That's the question. It is up to the quarterback, and I think he's really good. I'm taking the 7 points, not necessarily to win, but I'm taking Bama and the points.
Enjoy your ale.
Mississippi and Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. That's 8 o'clock New Year's night. All these games on ESPN. Georgia won the first meeting by 9 points. They are a 6.5-point favorite. That game was at Georgia. Ole Miss is missing Lane Kiffin. I don't care. Yeah, you can beat Tulane. That's great.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take Georgia to pound Ole Miss on Thursday night. So I'm at 2-1, Scooter?
2-1. Yep.
All right, there are 3 important games in the NFL. Carolina at Tampa Bay, Saturday at 4:30. What a great scheduling move by the NFL here. Tampa Bay has been terrible. They were 5-1. They've been awful. But they're at home. This is for the playoffs. Tampa beats Carolina. Tampa still may not get in because if Atlanta wins Sunday, it's a 3-way tie if Tampa beats Carolina and Carolina gets in on the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So Tampa has to win this game. Carolina could lose and still get in. We'll see. Give me Tampa minus 2.5 at home. Seattle at San Francisco. San Francisco's been doing it with smoke and mirrors, and they have a chance to be the number 1 seed. But I think Seattle steals it from them here on the road. Give me a really good Seahawk defense. And Sam Darnold finally plays well on Week 18. And Seattle wins. I'm giving the 1.5. There's a reason they're favored on the road here. And finally, Sunday Night Football, Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Scooter hates me. We might as well end the year on a bad note anyway. Look, Baltimore had to beat Green Bay to get to this point. Pittsburgh had to lose to Cleveland. They're both trending in opposite directions. Baltimore trending in the good direction. I'm going to take the Ravens on the road, even though they have to give a field goal and a hook here. Baltimore minus 3.5.
Enjoy your ale.
So you're going to give me 4-2?
We'll go 3-3.
You'll be happy with 4-2 as long as the 2 are the correct 2.
That's true.
Buzz, who you like in these games? Any of those stand out, especially in the college that you don't like?
In the college, I like the Texas Tech thing. You mentioned their defense, and their linebacking core is probably the strongest group I've seen. And when it
And they're under the radar. Nobody knows about them.
and they just go out and they win games, and I really like that.
They're the higher seed, but they're the underdog.
Yeah, and I'm concerned with the Indiana-Alabama game, and I'm like you. I think it's going to be closer than the spread. But the one thing I'm concerned is that Alabama had a game Indiana didn't, and that continuity, I think the long layoff could cause the Hoosiers to stumble a little bit coming out of the gate.
Or you're giving the best coach in the country 3 weeks to prepare.
The fact that the Heisman Trophy winner rarely wins the national championship, Fernando won the Heisman.
I'm done here. Hope y'all have a great end of your 2025.
Georgia and Ole Miss?
See you in 26.
Georgia and Ole Miss, I think Ole Miss is going to keep it close for a while just because of the enthusiasm and the energy and the team kind of wanting to say, okay, Mr. Kiffin, we don't really need you around. You don't want us. We don't want you.
That's a good point. That's a good point. This is sort of a chip on your shoulder kind of game for Ole Miss. And it's also a bit of a revenge game. They lost to Georgia. I just believe, I bet Indiana to win it all before the Ohio State game. And I bet Georgia to win it all right before the playoffs because I got 6.5 to 1. And I thought Georgia at 6.5 to 1 pretty good.
That's a strong thing. I think you got two good choices there.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Ed may or may not be in here tomorrow with Scooter. We'll see. Hey, tune in to find out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Buzz, for showing up today. I appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
Matt Dennison is next. Spears on Sports. I'll talk to you Monday. Presented by M&M Cartage. Big A.